Hey everybody, welcome back to the warbossfitz channel. Today we are changing things up. I am waiting on a new battle mat that just refuses to come. So today we are going to be using our old school metallic cover because we are on a Robot Legion's previously High Elf Fleet world. And we're going to play with these guys. So first unit in the army, we have a Robot Lord who's being played by the special character unit that came with the special set of the Robot Legion. He is not a special character today because special characters tend to get just punked on this table. So he's just going to be a regular old Robot Lord with Caster 2 hanging out on the board. And now for the rest of the army. We have a Robot Lord leading 10 Guardians. They all have jetpacks, they all have ambush, and the Robot Lord is giving them self-regeneration, the extra regeneration on top of their self-repair. 3 squads of 3 Flesh Eaters with Tunneler and Slow. Then we have an Annihilator Lord who's giving his squad of Annihilators regeneration. And then we have 2 Forge Spiders. They are both decked out with 6 shots of AP1 and Tunneler. So with this army, I just set about to make an army that had stuff in it that was cool, and I accidentally made all of this down here has ambush. Accidentally. So the only thing that's going to start on the board is this guy over here. He's going to be all alone, checking out the ruins, checking on stuff, and then the opponent is going to show up. Let's see who they're fighting against. Their opponent today are the Kung Fu Onis. In this list we have 3 Onis with heavy glaives, 6 Onis with swords, combat shields, and jetpacks giving them ambush and flying, 6 Onis with heavy fists giving them all AP4, 2 squads of 3 Cyber Birds, an Oni Walker in the back with a heavy flamethrower, and there in the front we have Captain Wukong, Mr. Stick Dick himself. He is the actual special character today. Let's see if he can make it past turn number 2. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be running a mission out of the advanced mission section. This one is called Last Stand. Now I can't tell you exactly what happens in here because you're just going to need to buy the book to figure out what it is. It's $5. Go get it. It takes it from 1-page rules to like 72-page rules. It is so worth it. So this is an attack and defend mission. We're going to be having the Robot Legions defend. The gist of the mission is we have one objective in the center. Robot Legions get to deploy around that objective. And then the attacker, who is going to be the Onis, get to deploy within 12 inches of every table edge. If an Oni unit is destroyed, it gets pulled off the table, and then we roll a dice to see if it comes back on. So it's kind of a revolving door situation. We're going to see how that works. We're going to have some fun with the advanced missions today, and we're going to get right into it. So let's see who Uncle C is going to play. Today we gonna go high for these guys, low for these guys. What do you got? So you are going to be playing as the Onis, and you're going to be the attacker, and you're going to be able to recycle units in. So let's get right into the action. So here is deployment. You guys are going to get to see the table from all kinds of different angles. We got Mr. Stick Boy with the fisticuff Onis over there. We've got the glaive plus the swarm over here. Another swarm there. We got big Oni with a big flamethrower, and then sword guys. So, there's my one guy there. We forgot to do this in the beginning. Let's roll to see who goes first. Robots get a 2, and then the Onis get a 6. So you guys are going to see the Onis go first, and he's probably going to die immediately, just like usual. But let's get into it with turn number 1. I don't remember if I said this in the intro or the description. This goes for 6 rounds. So let's see what happens. So there we go. First activation. The way the deployment is, he is in range to charge immediately. So here we go. We're going to see the special character in action. First time we're going to see him in action. This guy here. What do you hit on with him?
Hit on a 3 with Furious and Radiation.
Okay, so radiation we'll do at the end. It says radiation is if he rolls a 1, he takes an extra wound. Go ahead, roll your dice. Okay, we got 2 6s, and you hit on a 3, you said, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I already forgot. So ta-da! And then we got 2 extras there. So, all this. What's the AP on that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, 1, sorry.
AP1. Oh, there we go. So he goes to a 4. Fail, 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 fail. So we fail 4. And then we have a robot self-repair. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. That one. It was a 2. So split! Wow, okay. Anticlimactic. So that was all the robot legions on the board. So we're just going to move around the Onis and come back for turn number 2. So here we are at the end of turn number 1. The Onis definitely hold the objective, and they've just decided to move forward and make a wall with everything else there. So I thought, hey, 6 rounds, this is going to take a while. Turns out, no. So we're going to go right into turn number 2. These guys, they are all on the board. I am just going to ambush everything in the Robot Legion's army, and we will see you at the beginning of turn 2. So now here we are at the beginning of turn number 2. It looks like the Onis are now in the middle of the trap. All the way over there we have a spider, and then over here we got the Guardians with their 12-inch guns. We've got all of our flesh-eating tunnelers in the middle. Then we got Annihilators over here, and then another spider. So now, first turn of round number 2 goes to the Robot Legion. So here we are with these guys in their jetpacks. They're going to be going 6 inches forward, and then they are going to be firing into that squad of Onis over there. All right, time for the shooting. This is the best angle I could get because there's no more table over here to put the camera on. So this many shots, hitting on a 3. Ooh, that's lots of 1s and 2s. There we go. We got 5, 10, 12 at AP1. Okay, save it on a 4. So, I'll just pull this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're able to kill 1 and half of another one. Not as good as I was hoping. So next up, we got big guy. He's going to squeeze his way in there, and then he is going to fire his big flamethrower here. Uh-oh. So here we go. He's got 4 shots that are reliable. Well, he missed 2, so we still get hit 6 times. What's the AP on that?
1.
AP 1? Okay, so we're going to be saving on 4. We save 1, 2, 3, and then we have robot repair. No. And then we have regeneration. No. So I lose 2. Boop, boop. Oh, no. Next activation, we're going to take this unit of dudes here, and they're going to charge here. They can only go 8, but this is like 6.5. Haha. There we go. So we got 10 attacks hitting on a 3. Oh, much, well, a little bit better than last time. We got 6 hits. AP 1. Save it on a 4. For 4 of them. So that's going to be 1 and a 3rd. So then you get to fight back with your 2. There we go. We got the bashes first. For 1 hit. What's the AP on that? Nothing. So on 3, fail. Robot, fail. So there goes 1. Splat. Okay, heavy glaze time. Got the 1 miss. AP 2, saving on a 5. Save 1. And then robot. None, so just enough. Blah, 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 blah. Ah! Go back.
Look at my friends.
There we go. Punchy boys. Oh, the punchy boys are going to attack there. Start off with 5 bashes on a 3. Yeah, all of them. Saving on a 4. And then robot. Hey, we only lose 1 so far. And then, this is going to hurt. We got 10 bashes. Hitting on 3. Oh, thank God. There's lots of 1s and 2s. All right. Only 3 hits. Good, because these are AP 4. This is AP. Ouch. Yep. 6s. Ouch. So we lose 3 more, which means we got 1 left. 1 little robot left. He's going to fight back. He hits twice, so that's going to be AP -1. So what he's going to do is going to take this guy out that was wounded before. And, yeah. So, morale test for Le Robot on a 3. Yeah, It was a 2. So he needs to make a robot save. And he does. Ha ha ha! While we're on this flank, we might as well. Mr. Krabs over here is going to go forward 6 and then fire into that squad there. Wait, that was supposed to be there, right? Something like that. Okay, whatever. So hitting on a 4. We got 3. They're all 6s, but doesn't matter. He's got nothing special. AP1. For 2 more, so that'll be him. And it's not supposed to be a 4, it's supposed to be a 2. Bloop! And then morale tests for your lone guy hanging out there. It's on a 3. Yeah, you're fine. Mr. Stick! Go into that squad. Tunnelers. 8 attacks, furious, radiation, blah, blah, blah. Hitting on a 3. So, oh, no 6s, but only 1 miss. Save out of 5. For 1, 2, 3. And no 1s, so no radiation fun yet. So, robot to repair for 1 more. So we lose 3. 1, 2, 3. And then these 2 fight back. So we go 4 attacks. Hitting on 3. 3 hits, AP1. So with his Sardu armor, it counts as AP0. He takes 2. Whack, whack. But he's still 1 combat. So morale test for the little lurker dudes. And of course I fail. So let's do robot tests. And I lose 1 more. Huh. But he is still there. Next to go is going to be this unit of Annihilators. Pa-pa, thud. Into that unit there. Into the burbs. So there we go. 3 Annihilators and the Annihilator Lord. That's going to be 16 attacks. Hitting on a 3. Most of that went off screen for this many. It is rending, but look, no 6s. The dice just are not there today. So it's AP1. So he's got 2 saves, so that will be 3, 6, 7. So it's going to be 2 and 1/3 of a stand. And then you get to fight back. So 3 attacks back with the burbs.
5.
Okay, so again, the 1 hit went off screen. 1 hit, AP nothing. Fails. But is your attacks rending?
Yeah.
They're rending. So I just have the self-repair, which fails. So that means one of my guys is going to be down to 2 toughness left. So boop. And then morale test for you with the burbs. Fail. Fearless, because you are in Eternal Dynasty. Pass. So we just back up an inch. Okay, we get the big group of sword dudes. They're going to move to there. So all the way over here, this guy's going to go forward 6 to there, and then he's got 24-inch shot. He's going to fire at those guys that just ran away, the sword dudes. So we got 6 shots, hitting on 4. 4 hits. Would normally be AP1, but you got the shield, so it's AP nothing. Saving on 3. For nothing, you're good.
Squaw.
Squaw, we got more burbs. Coming in fighting those Annihilators.
Tweety's pissed.
Tweety is pissed. Hitting on a 5 with Rendon.
On screen.
Yes. So we got just one rending hit. That's all that actually hit. Okay. And, ooh, off screen, but they're going to save it. So they fight back. 16 attacks. On a 6, we got 2. 2 hits on the birds. Save on a 6. I'm failing both. So morale test for you. Passed. Okay then, just ta-da, and then the 2 wounds. Oh wait, no, it's 2 wounds to you, not 2 wounds to me. So you guys, one guy down to 1 wound.
That's animal abuse.
Trying to finish this guy off. This guy has not activated yet. Ha-ha! As he falls on his face. That's kind of foreshadowing to what's going to happen. 2 attacks on a 6. Nothing. And then you get to fight back. So we got 1 hit. But what was that? A glaive or a bash?
Glaive. You shouldn't have given me that option.
Fine. All right. I'll take the glaive hit. Saving on a 6. Fail. Robot save. Fail. Woo! He's gone.
Why not?
Ah! He charges into the spider. All right, here we go. Hitting on a 6. There we go. This time we got it right. The glaives are the black, but nothing hits. So, time for the spider to attack. 6 attacks on a 4 with poison. Woo! All of them hit. Uh-oh. Saving on a 3. Yeah, it's going to be enough. But now, we get to roll to see if that squad comes back at the beginning of turn number 3. Last activation for the robots. This guy, he's just going to come to right here. And he's going to stand there and just be intimidating. Then last activation for the Onis. We got birds. 3 attacks on a 6. Hey, 1 hit. It's rending, so on a 6. Fail. And robot save. Fail. So he's going to take 1 down to 1. And their attacks back. 2 hits. Saving on a 6. And that's going to be enough to take it. Wait, no, he's just down to 1. Boop. So not enough to take you out. Let's see if you run away. Wait, why would you run away? That is a tied combat. I thought I was scary. I am not scary. So you just back up an inch. So here we are at the dead pile. The end of turn number 2 for the Onis. He's going to roll a dice. This squad is fully dead. So if he rolls a 6, they get to come back. What you got? A 4 or a 3. I can read the math rocks. So they don't get to come back this turn, but he gets to try to roll again at the end of the next turn. So beginning of the next turn, I went and pulled that gangway down. These guys, they're going to move forward another 6. And then this time, they're going to fire at the big dude. So there we go. This many shots hitting on a 3. Oh, much better shooting this time. We only have...
A bunch of them went under.
A bunch went under. There's always a problem. I always have problems here. So here we go. This many hits at AP 1. Saving on 3. So we got 1, 2, 3 wounds. Putting you down to 9. Not what I was looking for. Man, you dice are spiking. Okay, what are you doing?
Shoot.
Shoot what?
And shoot.
Oh, shooting these guys? Yeah. Okay, right back to where we were. There we go. 4 shots at number 2 because they are reliable. So they got all 4 hits this time, so it's going to be 12 hits. Saving on 4. And again, I went underneath the thing for that many. Then robot save for 1. And then regeneration for 2 more. So we lose 4, bringing us down to 5. Meaning we're going to need to do a morale test. On 3. And a pass. Mr. Spider is going to go to there, and he's going to fire into the guys with the fists. 6 shots on a 4. Yeah, 3 hits at AP 1, so saving on a 4. So you just take 1. Mr. Stick going after that guy. 8 attacks on the 3. Oh, you're beating up my spider, so that's going to be 2 misses, but 1, 2, 3 extra hits. It's AP 1, right?
Yep.
Spider saves on a 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll put that over there. Robot save. For 1, 2, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is exactly enough. Ka-ka! Ooh. So now, this guy, he's a problem. We're going to send all of our annihilators over here. We coming for that booty, boy.
They don't make small booty payments there.
There we go. All these attacks on the 3. Oh. just, why, dice? Why? All right, we're not furious, but we have 4 rending, and then the rest are going to be AP nothing because of his armor. First dice saving on a 3. So he will take 2 there. And then the rest saving on a 6. For that many, that's enough. No more stick guy. And we're going to back up this way. So I made sure there were 13 away from those guys, but we're going to engage in some fisticuffs. Oh, there's still 4 of those left. Oh, God. First up with the bashes. For 2 hits, these are going to be AP nothing. We're going to go do this first on 3. We're good. Then 8 attacks with the fists. On a 3. 1, 2 misses. Okay, so this many. Saving on a 6. No. Saving on a 6. Ooh, there's 2. And then saving on a 5 with regen. 4. So that's going to be 1 guy. Was down to 1. And then 2, 3, 4. Whack. All right, their attacks back. Make sure I didn't pull a champion. On a 6. We got 2 hits. That is going to be rending. Saving on a 6. So whack. Takes that guy out. So now morale test for the robots. We're going to fail. So that means there are 9 wounds left for those 2 guys. Let's roll the undead saves with the robot saves. For 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Putting him down to 5. Yeah, I don't know if it was worth it to kill that character. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle to there. And then he's going to shoot at those guys. Well, wait, we're going to back up to about 13 away. There we go. No charging for you. 6 shots on a 4. For 3. Absolutely average. AP nothing. So you take 1. Finally, thud.
You are literally like a sea hair out of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Wow. All right, we got our singular bird going in for the kill against our last tunneler there. So go ahead, 3 attacks. We got 1 hit with, 1 hit with rending, 1 hit without rending. So the hit with rending, that is going to fail. The hit without rending, that is also going to fail. Robot, nope, splat. Oh no! These sword guys are going to leave the objective. It's still his, but then they're going to come this way to just right in front of the robot. Spider, that's the word. Creepy crawly. Is the creepy crawly spider. Brr. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of getting away from me. And then birds to there. So that will bring us to the end of turn number 3. Let's go ahead and check the dead pile. So here we are at the dead pile. We got these are not quite full yet, but we got this squad that can come back on a 6. And they do. And then we got this guy that comes back on a 6. No. So you get this squad that gets deployed within 12 of any of the table edges. So they've deployed there, right behind the spider. I have a feeling this is going to be a double team situation. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to start off turn number 4 over here with something we can control, kind of. These guys are going to shoot into there, hitting on a 3. Hey, look, the dice decided to reward me this time. So that many, you're going to be saving on a 3. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3 more, taking you down to 6, which means morale test time. And you pass. Crap. All right, Glaive is first over there. So here comes all the attacks. Yeah, all the attacks. Well, the Glaives are AP2, right?
Glaives are AP3.
AP3!
Bashes are AP1. Or no, AP2, I'm sorry, yes.
Okay.
Glaives are AP2, bashes are AP none.
Okay.
Hitting on a 3.
Okay, AP nothing. Good. And then AP2 looking for a 4. Or no, looking for a 5. So those saved. And then robot save 1. So we take 4. So he's down to 2. And then he gets to fight back. 6 attacks out of 4. For 3. Well, at least we're consistent. Saving on a 3 with poison. So take 1. Morale test for the stick bug here, and he passes. All right, yay! So because of where he's sitting, even if he goes that direction and charges that guy, they're just going to catch him. So he's just going to attack here, huzzah, and then they're going to pile in, huzzah, and then fighting happens. Hey, there we go. We got 2 hits with 2 rendings. Probably the best I could have hoped for. So it's going to be 2 saves on a 4. Ooh, there's 2, and then 2 saves on a 6. 2 more, so that kills off 1. And then drops another 1 to 2. Then they are going to fight back with their fists and their bashes. So, let's see here. The fist is going to fail. Bash is going to pass. Robot save. Save. So, morale test for you on 3. Ooh, you're fearless, though. Hey, they take off running. But I have a feeling they'll be back. There we go. Sword guys. Rawr. So, yeah, this is going to happen. Swords! Alright, that's AP what? Rending? Right?
The swords are AP 1 and rending.
Okay, AP 1 and rending on a 3. So we got... These are on a 3. And then these are going to be on a 6. Oh, Lord. Robot. Yeah, splat. You've killed the spider. So back over here to Mr. Firepants. It is going to be 3 hits, so that we got enough in there. It's going to be 9 hits total. Saving on 4. Oh, let me move the camera. It doesn't quite capture all of that. So, robot, nothing. Regeneration, 2. So we lose 4, which means it's going to be down to just the robot lord. And he needs a morale test, which he's going to pass. So next up, we got the birds. The birds with their flying are going to go whoosh over top here and charge this guy. Night attack's on a 5. So, once again, 1 underneath. So we got 1 hit, which is rending, so it goes to a 6. Saving on a 6. Hey, he passed. All right, so he's going to try to kill you back. Hitting on a 3. Nothing. So, yeah, we just kind of back up and go. Nothing happened, right? Yeah. And then the last bird is just going to come back here and stand on the objective. So that will bring us to the end of turn number 4. Now remember, we're going to turn number 6. Even though I'm down to 2 models, we're going to make this go the distance. So here we go, the dead pile. Let's try the squad here. Yes! Oh my god. And then this guy. No. So yeah, they ended up there. Shit. First activation of turn number 5. My Annihilator Lord is going to bravely run away. Ends up, and he's got a toe on the objective with 5 wounds left. Ta-da. Okay, you shoot him. Oh, okay. There you go. 4 shots on a 2. And of course, you rolled where the camera can't see. So 2 hits. So, because they're a blast weapon, it's just one of them. He gets hit twice. And he saves them both. Can't argue with that. This robot lord here, he also has flying because he has a jetpack. He's going to go 6 to here. And then he, again, is going to shoot into the big guy. 3 shots at AP 1. We got 2 hits. Saving on 3. Ooh, you take 2. Means you're down to 4. Morale test. And you pass. So we got the sword guys. They are coming back. Now the robot legion is done. So he's just going to go ahead and run through everything. So then the glaive guys go to there. That goes to there. These guys over here, they're going to go 12 to there. This is turning into a thing.
There should be a black couch for this.
And then you got the birds.
Yeah, birds are gonna attack him.
Okay, birds to here.
Oh, and then actually,
Okay. So we're going to start off with this group of birds here. Dice are going to go there, hitting on a 5. And we got 2 hits and we got 2 rending hits. Uh-oh. So the 2 regular hits passed 1 and then a robot save. So he takes 1 and then the 2 rending hits on a 6. Failed in both. 2 robot saves. Failed in both. So, I mean, he's just going to bloop. He's gone. And then 3 dice for these birds here. We got 1 hit and a 6. So the 1 hit on a 3. It's going to fail. Robot save fail. 6. Hey, passes that one. So he's down to 4. And his fighting back at the birds. We got 2 hits, 2 6s to save. So that's going to be a dead bird. So that's the end of turn number 5. Let's check the dead stuff. Let's do the birds. Nope. And then the big guy, Mr. Stick. Hey, Mr. Stick is coming back. So Mr. Stick comes back there. Mr. Wukong himself. And I'm down to 1 model. You know, the funny thing is, in testing, this Robot Legions list kicked the ever-loving crap out of the Onis. But here we are. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? So what we are going to do is we're going to charge this guy. Haha. Why not? 4 attacks on 3. So we got 2 regular hits at AP1, 1 on a 6. So there's 1 fail, and then on a 6, fail. So it puts you down to 2. Morale. Oh, wait, no, you fight back. What's your melee on that guy?
I'm gonna just let it roll.
Okay, you're just going to let it roll. Okay. Morale, you pass, of course. So you're down to 2. And then Mr. Stick. He's going to charge in
God.
there. That's right. Everyone's so pokey. 8 attacks for all the marbles. I got to do this 4 times for all the marbles. So we got 2 more. Oh, God. Saving on a 4. At least I get my regeneration, too. So, not bad. So 1, 2, 3 fails. Robot. No. Regeneration. 2. So I take 2. I am down to 3. I take 1. I'm down to 3. And then my attack's back. 2 hits. Saving on a 6. Fail, fail. So now morale test for you because I won combat. And you pass. Dang it. Next. Oh. Start the music. So starting off with the swords. Okay, hitting on the 3. So we got 2 rendings. And then 3 rendings. So on a 6. No. Robot. No. AP1. Robot. No. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah. Splat. So at the end of the game, we made it all the way to turn number 6. The Onis definitely hold the objective. So let's have a little chat about what happened. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of the Onis?
I think they're very overpowered. I think that they have great armor.
Yeah, the Oni army. The funny thing, I've been doing testing with these lists against each other, and the test that I did, the Robot Legion army kicked the crap out of the Oni army, and so that's why I was like, the last video, I was like, I don't know if the Onis are going to do very good. Apparently, I suck at this testing thing. Yeah, but yeah, Robot Legion. You just overpowered their saves, and I don't know. Maybe I didn't do that good with the flesh eaters, the tunneling units. Maybe I just didn't use them very well. I didn't want to. I wanted to keep the sword guys out of close combat with the things that had regeneration. And I did that for the most part, but you didn't really need them.
Well, the mission itself didn't help you. The fact that I could roll to bring my stuff back in.
Well, even then, like the only things you brought in
were the glaives,
it was
the burbs. No, the burbs didn't come back.
It was the glaives, the stick guy, and then the fists. At the end of the game, you still had that full unit of swords that I hadn't taken anything out of. The big guy was still there, and then the birds.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. We'll call this a misplay by me. Mission didn't favor us, which, we can't blame everything on the missions. We can't blame everything on the dice. Just got outplayed. It just is what it is. But I have the second Robot Legions army now. On top of the first Robot Legions army. So that means that campaign that I was talking about that we're going to start in the summertime, we're going to start that campaign. So the Wednesday after this video comes out, sometime in June, I'm so far ahead, I forgot where the heck the actual days fall. That Wednesday is going to be our first Game 0 for the campaign. And the way campaigns work is we're going to do a mission, and then you guys are going to fight it at home. You're going to send in results, send me pictures, kind of like we did last time, and then each side is going to get points depending on who wins what, and then it's going to have a narrative behind it, and then we're all going to have fun and much rejoicing. Yay! Yay! Yeah, so that's it. That is it. It should be fun.
These would be fun against the Gators.
Speak up.
Onis and Gators, that would be a fun fight.
We might have to do that.
Like a Wednesday game. That would be really fun, actually.
Speak up.
A Wednesday game. That would be actually really fun.
So,
God, you're yelling at me like I'm a toddler.
exactly. You can't talk like this because the cameras won't pick it up.
Okay, fair enough.
What are we doing? Oh yeah. So other things we got coming up, we got the August. So other things we got coming up, we got the campaign in August. That oh fucker. So other things we got coming up, we got. So other things. Just let it out.
All right.
So other things we got coming up, we have the campaign on the 9th of August. All the details are in the Discord, and we have the link in that Discord to sign up for the camp. I was going to say campaigns, not the tournament. Take 7.
Get me a fucking blooper reel.
I can't talk today. So another thing we got coming up, we have our campaign coming up on the 9th of August here in Flint, Michigan.
Use a campaign. On the 9th of August, he has a tournament coming up in Flint, Michigan.
Yes. I should leave those bloopers in
You
there.
really should.
It shows you where my brain is after a game. It's absolute mush. So, yeah, we got that coming up. Details are in the Discord. The link to join the tournament is in the Discord. Again, I almost said campaign. My brain has like 3 settings. Right now it's set on dumb. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got, guys.
He also has a merch shop down in the bio.
There you go. Yes, we have a merch shop in case you want a hoodie. Even though now it's summertime.
Get a t-shirt. Get a tank top.
There you go. You can tell I'm not a good salesman.
Get an apron for your cookouts.
True. Okay, we're gonna cut it off there because my brain is mush. I must go inside and I must start edit video. Yes.
Get a campaign for your cookout.
I'm gonna get a campaign for the cookout. And I'm gonna edit the campaign on the thing. Now the dogs are barking. Good God! Bye.